get scored on right here. If they don't score, they do 5. And then if they get scored on and they don't score down here, they got 10 down here at this end. But it just puts a little bit more meaning to the drill. And like I said, it's nothing to do 5 or 10 push-ups. It's just like you when you're sitting there on your couch and you want to change the channel, but you can't find the remote. It's a pain in the neck to go up and find the remote, and how easy is it to go there? So you don't want to do that. You yell, "Where's the remote?" You're yelling at your wife or your kids. "Where the hell's the remote?" So all you do is go up there and get it. You don't want to do it. They do not want to do the simplest little punishment, and you don't want to spend 2 minutes telling them getting their butt on the line and running suicides and doing all that stuff back and forth because you're wasting your time. We'll put a little bit more seriousness to it. Ultimate basketball. Like I said, what I steal all the time. I'm watching. There's 2 things that really helped us straight out that I always got from our women coach. I try to go in and watch. I think the women, they're very simplistic, and they just do a terrific job of getting their kids to run plays. I found in coaching women in camps and things like that, they really listen to what you're saying more than the guys. They really execute. They want to run the play perfectly. And our women did a drill called Ultimate Basketball, which you may have played before. It's like Ultimate Frisbee. You just play full court. This is a great trend. We use it right before we shoot foul shots. And we shoot foul shots at the 1 hour mark of every practice. But it's a heart rate workout. Instead of having them run sprints and then shoot their foul shots, they play Ultimate Basketball. And it's just 5-on-5, full court, no dribbles. So everybody is trying to get in passing lanes, getting deflections. 5-on-5, full court, no dribbles for 3 minutes straight. And whoever wins, wins. The clock just keeps going, and you will watch them progress tremendously with using their pivot foot, moving the ball. You'll find out it's great if you face like Kentucky-type presses that aren't the traditional matchup, and people have to abort their cut that you want them to cut to because there's a guy already there, and it gets people to give and go. It's like old-time basketball, and it kicks their butt. It kicks. They are like this at the end of 3 minutes, and now you go shoot your foul shots right there. But the whole time there's a lot of skill development. You'll not believe it. You also can do it. I was watching a recruit play a couple of years ago at Laurel Baptist in Maryland, and his kids were scrimmaging before for an evaluation, and everybody was allowed only 1 dribble full court the whole time. They were allowed 1 dribble, and you know, if you have your kids playing in the summertime or something like that, I try to get my guys to do it, and they won't listen to me. Just play full court and allow 1 dribble. And now they're picking it up. They're using their pivot foot. They're doing all this, boom, and that ball flies up the court like the Celtics used to play, right? With Havlicek and JoJo White and those guys flying up the court and the ball advancing. It's beautiful to watch how they progress if you put those little rules on them. Ultimate basketball, or 1 dribble, ultimate basketball. Use of the baseball pass against the zone or the football pass, I think it's so key that we all know that we get trapped down in this area against the zone pressure. All right, so let's say we're taking the ball out with my 3-man. My 1 has gone to the corner. They're matched up like Bruiser had yesterday, had people matched up. My 2's here, maybe my 4's here, and my 5, as I said, I got them the heck out of there. So now they end up entering it here too deep, but we had to enter it here. So now we get this trap right there. And what are we going to do from there? And I find the biggest problems is, all right, I'm going to put myself now in that situation where there's the basket, and here's that corner right here. And as they come, you want them to circle to their strong hand. So they came into here, and they're looking for that pass here, where that they're going to circle to their strong hand immediately, where maybe they can beat the guy up the sideline. So they're here, and they're trying not to get it too deep. But our rule is as soon as you catch it, the ball is there immediately, so that you can go here. Too many kids will bring it down right here and be in this situation, and they'll catch it and they'll turn, and you can't throw out of there. Or this is a very weak pass. But here it's quick, and now you've established a pivot foot like we talk about, and now maybe now you can hit middle, and now you might go that way to go that way. But it's always baseball, baseball, baseball. The ball's on your shoulder immediately. If he sees he's got the alley, he just keeps going. But it's very key when we're facing like an odd or a even front zone, 2-2-1, and you get into that situation where, let's say they're 2-2-1. So let's say your 1 had the ball, you gave it back to the 3. They're 2-2-1, so they were here, 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 and maybe here, and maybe you're here with a 4-man or your 2-man, your 4 and your 5. All right, so everybody see the 2-2-1. Now you throw it back to this guy right here, right, to that 3-man. Look at the space between him. We want him to have that same baseball look in what we call a saddle dribble. So let me set this up again. There's the basket. 1 man is over here. He throws the ball back to the 3-man. We don't want him like this because he's going to end up like this. We want him to saddle dribble up like that with that ball here to get close to it so that when somebody does come, he can throw it anywhere that he wants to. He's going to point the left end. You see those guys do that stuff, you see them come up like this, and they're going to be in trouble because now they got to pick it up and make a play. Or you see him, even if he was over on this side and they threw it, and you see him start coming up like this, he can't throw the pass with his left hand. So it takes away a lot of his confidence of what he can see. He catches over here. I want him to saddle dribble up to get in so that they can go bing, bing, bing anywhere they want to or go back. And it's important that the football pass, basketball, or baseball pass, whatever you want to do in that. Always. And I got into this was a good 20 years ago, but I remember I stopped doing defensive slides at Erie Community College like in 1980 or something because I said, we're just going to do 3-on-3 drills. We're just going to do them. I had a series of 3-on-3 drills defensively that put in everything, screen to screener, flex, everything, and we were doing them simultaneously, and I think I was more into having great drills and to having good teams. And and we all do that at times, don't we? That's the drill and the ultimate drill, search of the ultimate drill. And I just stopped doing, this stuff and kicking and going like that and kicking and going, just stopped doing it. And we couldn't guard anybody all of a sudden. We could, in a drill we could do it, but we stopped doing slides. No matter what, even if it takes, the full court zigzag, we don't do many full court zigzags. We do more half court zigzag. I want intensity. You think of it, how many times does a guy do this in a game and guard somebody? And I think right about in this area, he starts breaking down his form, and I think you're starting to reach diminishing returns. We want our guys to have, 3 hard slides, 3 more hard slides, and make sure now he brings the ball up the sideline. Stop. Turn around, get a quick rest, 3 hard slides, 3 yards. Actually, we start over here. 3, and make sure that the ball doesn't go into the middle. Just hard slides. Or if you're doing the brick drills, and they're called brick drills because I remember Jim Beilein talked about these with his with holding the bricks out. Just here, pick up your foot and bring it over, and as soon as your foot gets there, you're going back, and you're going back, and you're going back. Do them for 20 seconds. You don't have to do them for 30 seconds. Because you think they're not going to be in this stance all that time. And pretty soon you're going to lose some of the stuff you want to do. Keep it short and keep it sweet, and they like that. They really like that if you're going to say, give us all you got for 20 seconds in this drill. And so, but don't stop doing slides and don't stop doing agilities. You're gonna see, especially you got a bunch of young big kids, and we get so much into coaching our team and getting them ready, we forget that it's going to be quickness off your feet or balance and things like that that are going to be the key to winning games, not some new play you're going to run. So agilities, whether it's going over cones, whether it's jump roping, just box type drills. Try to say, make yourself do it. Do it in that 3-minute warm-up. We do it in the 3-minute warm-up sometimes. Just do anything you can to that standpoint of agility type of drills where they're moving a little bit. But we do it.